the headlines. Intense scuffle erupts between police and IDPs at Kurai, 1 police injured. Cease work agitation call by Kokumi against a Sangai festival affects normal life. And former additional SP Akoijam Shantikumar hospitalized after being shot by adopted son succumbs to injury, son commits suicide. MLA Joy Kishan stresses need for resettlement of IDPs as priority for peace to return in the state. Hello and good afternoon. This is Istv English News at 4 p.m. and I'm Darlung Shankaling. Now the news in detail. An intense scuffle broke out between the police and IDPs from Sajiwa and Sawambung relief camps as they began their protest march from Kurai, Laikhulembi, Laibung to hold a sit-in protest at New Chekon. A police personnel was injured during the confrontation. A woman protester remarked that if the police had shown the same bravery on May 3, 2023 when the conflict first erupted, the current crisis might not have escalated to this extent. Here's a special report.
Ngase ayupung tara mathoram taba matamdagi akoi sombung amadi sajiwa jen koi relief camp da leiba IDP sina Sangai festival pangthokpham oriba koi sapta kangjebung mak yogdraga chu koi New Chekon ta na chalaga mafam aduda wakam bifam phamjage haduna holakpada mafam adudagi habdi Kurai Laikhulembi Laibungda koi yamnaba policing laktana mafam adudagi lengba yaroi haduna matam kuina hajunna thambadagi koi protesters sina thaunarpadi Sangai festival hawdokhui matam yaksalakpadi da koi police kaida hari mafam aduda chasagi habda tarak tabdagi protester amadi policing marakta muknaba tholaki muknabaduna maram orakanda police ki side tagi jo tear gas mayam ama kapi aduga protester ki makai tagi jo hoi nung thomokpa aduna singna toropdagi Kurai Laikhulembi Laibung dagi na hoji apai yaurei base Kurai lamlong kaithien bogni ai kaithien bokki marak asida police amos hoe protesters sindu manglam da changhan bagi kano leitri police singna ju hodok makidi takthok bagi phibam leite Sangai festival hariba labi asi phawduna yengba lakpa ani saruk yaba lakpa jingri nungai gani habgi thajab da leite aba lambi urkhul lambi hoji pura thasal laga thame tangai phadana chatpasing akoi mana thokpa diversion pi da chatnai adu lambi asi dagidi ning tamna chatpa yadri aduna hariba thibam asina makha tana asumok sathadana la agadi mayam gidamakta nungaina bugidamakta silliba mayam gidamakta awa potha nabidamakta silliba sumba Sangai festival asina pothaba du pi doribra natragana makha na hoi irang mu la kodribra haibo wafam asini
Sida biriba mayam se inme singse atopa relief camp dagi sombung dagi sajiwa relief camp dagi adogidi loina nongada dagi adedi chuchampur gi kanoisu lakpiri mayam laaga khoi sida mina pulap pulaga akhoi apunba committee akhoi pulap relief camp ki oina pulap tawjabade sida khongjang je changjan mina bade akhoi mayam je aduga akhoi ki khongjang jidi Sangai festival lojibok khongjang di dum changjan dagani Sangai festival pamji ji taseng na haige ba akhoi je irang taw leiri ne bako irang taw leibi jida sida akhoi si je pulap world uduni natra loi social media thadong na duni ba social media thadong na baje mi na uraga koi irang lepre lan loi gre haining ira ba lan je loi dri ba ta sengna akoi lan loi dri ba ni na festival je tawroi je ha bane ba sida festival tawroi je ha ba sida akoi na moine yani dise kari dano sigi akoi question ko moine yani dise kari na akoi lan loi dri lan hoji pa bu loi dri isagi yum hoji pa koi changdana leiri lambi ching chapa sotpa ayum yadi hoji wana yam le kan jida khoi jibu Sangai festival du da kai no basi da haining je Sangai festival di yaroi ba
Moving on with other updates now, following the call from Gokumi and several other organizations to observe a cease work agitation today in protest against the Sangai festival, which begins today and will continue until November 30th. Many people have joined the shutdown. Kwaramba markets, Pauna markets, Tangal market and shops along BT Road remain closed as today marks the first day of the month in the Manipuri lunar calendar. Because of the cease work agitation, smaller markets in other localities were also shut. Pedestrians' movement was minimal and shops in various areas remained closed. Apart from private vehicles and essential services vehicles, in interstate transport services were suspended. Educational institutions also remained closed. In a shocking incident, a former additional SP of the Manipur Police Department, Akoijam Shantikumar, was fatally shot by his 25-year-old adopted son, Akoijam Kisan, at a residence near Singjamei Mayingbam Laikai oil palm this afternoon. Shantikumar, who was rushed to Raj Medicity, succumbed to his injuries. In a tragic turn of event, Kisan, who is also Shantikumar's younger brother Sunil's real son, took his own life by shooting himself on the second floor of their home immediately after the incident. The motive behind the shooting remains unclear, and the Singjamei police have registered a case to investigate the matter further. MLA of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency, Kumakcham Joykishan, said that for peace to be restored in Manipur, the resettlement of IDPs and relief camps who have been displaced by the conflict in the state should be the primary responsibility. He made a statement during the inauguration of the community hall of Tharon village, which is located under Thangmaiban AC. At the event, Tharon Village Authority Chairman T.H. Remy, Tharon Youth Club President M.I. Denilung, village leaders, the village senior citizens and members of the Tharon Women's Society were present. Speaking further, MLA Joykishan said that resettling the IDPs is now a necessity. He further stated that various NGOs, CSOs and groups and the government have been extending support to IDPs who have been staying in relief camps. However, the ultimate solution must be to properly resettle the displaced persons. Peace can only return to Manipur once the IDPs are permanently resettled. Without resettlement of the IDPs, restoration of peace in the state cannot be claimed, he added. He emphasized that preserving the territorial integrity of the state is essential, but just as important is maintaining emotional integrity among the people. Instead of using political differences to divide people, everyone, civil society and the public must work together to restore unity. The years of suffering endured by IDPs in relief camps must be addressed, and he stressed that the time has come to work collectively toward their resettlement. He added that while the IDPs continue to suffer, it is inappropriate for others to engage in celebrations. Meanwhile, he added that the newly constructed Tharon Village Community Hall was built for the benefit of the people living in the village. Plans are also underway to construct an approach road to make the community hall more accessible. Additionally, he announced that an office building for the Tharon Women's Society will be constructed before the elections. He said that the construction of road leading to Tharon village and most of the roads under Thangmaiban AC will be completed within next year, and said that black topping of most roads in Thangmaiban have been completed. He expressed gratitude to Tharon village leaders and the village authority chairman who have assured him of their continued support in the next election, saying they are satisfied with the contributions he has made for the village.
अखोई हुजिक ख्वाइदे मरु ओइना दरकार लेसे मणिपुरदा आईडीपी सिंगसिगे रिसेटलमेंट से मसी ख्वाइ दरकार ओइबने से अखोई मेपुं खुनिमंगना मसी खंगब दरकार लै अदुना आईडीपी सिंगी वेलफेयर मखोइगे रिसेटलमेंट से सिदा माइ ओनसनबा लममा साखत फाइव से पीस लेक्टरी यारो पीस लेरे कांदने साखत पर हन लेते अदुना ख्वाइदे दरकार लेसे मणिपुरदा शांति ओरकपा शांति से कइदे ओइनी मणिपुरदा लेरिबा आईडीपी मयाम से रिसेटलमेंट तरकाना शांति ओइनी अदुगा अखोइसी यूनिटी लेना बाउंड्री कायद्रग मनुंग दलरी मैम नो खनरगदी मदुगी इंटीग्रिटी वान थोक लेते ख्वाइदे मरुदी इमोशनल इंटीग्रिटी ने सिंगमी तमी अखोय खोदे मसे नुक्सिनाने बखनाबा खो निंथौ हक्तकगे लेमिनाराबा खो खोदे मसे खो नुक्सिनाने लेमिनारा बखनाबा खाना अब खरोमना मागे राजनीति की खुदोंचाना बखनाबदा कांगलु नाहेलगा भोट बेंग सागन बखनाबा सुंबसे खो मिकुप नांगसिंग लेसि.
Former Manipur Government Law Secretary and Law Commissioner Nungsitombi Athokpam has been sworn in as the State Information Commissioner of Manipur by the Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhala, today. The newly sworn-in State Information Commissioner of Manipur, Nungsitombi Athokpam, said that it is important to understand the purpose of the Right to Information RTI and ensuring that it is properly implemented. At a swearing-in ceremony held at the Raj Bhavan, Manipur's Chief Secretary Dr. Puneet Kumar Goyal, MLA TH Biswajit, and senior officials of the Manipur government were present. Nungsitombi Athokpam further said that her duties as State Information Commissioner will be taken up under the guidance of the Chief Information Commissioner. She added that her work will be fully dedicated to public service and carried out with sincerity. She said the RTI is a powerful tool for the people to clearly understand government functioning, as that is also an important mechanism for departments to maintain transparency by providing necessary information on time, she added.
Aina khanjabda aigi level da tawam thokpa duty ko aduga right to information da piriba magi provision sing dugi matungina at my best level ai tawgani haina khalli wakal mayam punamak right to information se phajana khangmina si praja sing di marakta government department sing da thabak tawba sing su RTI ke makha da official documents sing records sing properly maintain tawgi darkar leiba duty amakhak lei haijari ko sigi duty se su phajana tawbi bam darkar lei as well as praja sing na makoina information darkar leiba haidi since they are having a right to obtain the information asisu in a very fair way ko season biba ama dakala yana khanje.
Thaubal Apunba Loop Tal has strongly condemned the commencement of Sangai festival, stating that now is not the right time to hold such celebrations. Tal pointed out that the state has yet to recover from the conflict, which has been ongoing for nearly 3 years, and many IDPs have still not returned to their homes. While acknowledging the importance of conserving the Sangai deer and promoting local crafts and culture, the organization emphasized that human lives must take priority. Tal urged authorities to restore peace first and to organize the Sangai festival only afterward. The group also appealed to the people of the state not to participate in the festival under the current circumstances.
Mayumdamdana leiriba IDP sing amadi yumda leiragasu ngasi kari thokadage hayeng kari thokadage na akhogi awaba wakhan kaya ga loinana leiriba praja sing sida hana irang asi loisanbiduna kari mo festival asa pangthok biboira magadi akoi punamak support tawminaramgadabani adubu haiba singji punamak na thairamlaga akoina hairu festival si toksalakpani Thobal Apunbaluk talna akan mo the condemn tawi loinana Thobal Apunbaluk tal kolibam komsingi Mishijarabi day charging na su hairu festival asi condemn tawbi amadi Manipur gileba miyamna su hairu festival asi condemn tawbi haina Thobal Apunbaluk ki maike de nuru nishingjari.
The 2 days ICOOP 2025 International Conference organized by Manipur International University commenced at MSFTS, sponsored by Anusandhan National Research Foundation. The conference is the theme Impact of Unregulated and Uncontrolled Application of Chemical Fertilizers and Pesticides on Soil, Fauna, Human Health and Aquatic and Terrestrial Ecosystems. The conference brought together leading researchers, scholars and scientists from universities across the country and abroad. At the inaugural session, notable attendees included principal scientists at Southern Federal University, Rostov-on-Don, Russian Dr. Rajput Vishnu Dayal, Vice Chancellor of Dhanamandjari University, DMU, and Manipur Technical University, MTU, Professor W. Chan Babu, and Vice Chancellor in charge of Manipur International University, Professor Potsangbom Kumar, as the main guest. During the inaugural of the conference, a Vice Chancellor of DM, Professor W. Chan Babu, highlighted the urgent need to address the negative consequences of unregulated chemical fertilizer and and pesticide use. He emphasized that such practices not only harm soil health and ecosystems, but also have long-term effects on human health. He called for development and implementation of policies aimed at sustainable agriculture, urging researchers and policymakers to work collaboratively to achieve a sustainable economy while minimizing environmental damage.
The impact of using fertilizers to the agricultural crops and agricultural activities to the human being and the human population. Okay, and on one side, the issues of sustainable development and the sustainable ecosystem. On one side, the population's demand for the production and the crop. All these things you will not be in a position to resolve in the right manner.
Speaking at the conference, convener of the international conference, Dr. Senjam Janus, has highlighted that unregulated and indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizer and pesticides continues to pose serious threats not only to human but to the ecosystem. He noted that in 2013, the government of India had banned use of 27 types of pesticides, while in Punjab, 12 pesticides were prohibited for use in basmati cultivation. A survey conducted in Assam revealed that in 4 districts, pesticides residues were found that 80% used more than the permitted uses. This underscores the urgent need for states to strictly regulate the use of pesticides and fertilizer, implement monitoring mechanism, and ensure proper enforcement so that these chemicals are used safely and sustainably. The conference recommendations will be submitted to the Government of Manipur and India, urging the regulation of chemical fertilizers and pesticides at a state level to safeguard ecosystems and public health, along with implementation of measures to ensure their safe and controlled use, he added.
So this is a very good step they have taken already. However, this same thing is setting a great example for us to follow the same thing. Our state, Manipur, also can be follow the same things which is already there.
The Telangana Northeast India Connect Technocultural Festive began at the High Tech Exhibition Center in Hyderabad, hosted by Telangana government in collaboration with the Governor's Office and the Ministry of the Development of Northeastern Region. The 3-day event aims to promote cultural exchange, technological collaboration and economic partnership between Telangana and the northeastern states. The inaugural session on Thursday was attended by Telangana Governor Jishnu Dev Verma, Tripura Governor Indira Sena Reddy and Chief Minister A. Ravant Reddy, along with officials delegations from across the northeast. The festival features sports events, fine and performing arts, literary sessions, film screenings and youth programs. On the second day, Governor Jishnu Dev Verma launched a badminton exhibition match between teams from Telangana and the northeast, expressing hope that the festival would foster innovative ideas and long-term partnerships. The event also includes sports clinics led by renowned Northeast athletes such as boxer Sarita Devi, wushu player Sandhya Rani Devi and table tennis player Monalisa Barua Mehta, and the signing of MOU between Telangana and various Northeast sports organizations. Sainik School Imphal conducted second passing out parade for the class 12 cadets in the school. Eminent Central Army officers, faculty of the school, students and guardians attended the program. As part of the event, houses of the school who have won in various events were presented with prize. Major General Samir Sharan Kartikeya highlighted the school's various achievements and encouraged students to strive to become good and responsible individuals in the future.
You will be the messengers of your school, of the great state that Manipur is. So all I can say is the world is out there, it will open its arms to welcome you. It is how you seek the world, how you seek your own destiny, and that destiny will be in your hands. So my best wishes to all of you who will be passing out from the school this year or next year, and my compliments to all the parents for having that faith in the school that they are in good hands. This concept of passing out parade, and I think it's a very good concept, and it will continue, and it will also continue to motivate one and all who seek better life, to seek improvement in oneself. It is indeed a good initiative. Finally, I wish to compliment principal, faculty, staff and all the cadets, alumni, parents for such a well-conducted passing out parade, and as always, my best wishes are always with the school.
Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur, Pooja Ilangbam, has urged the public, especially persons with disabilities, PWDs and senior citizens, to participate in the ongoing physical assessment camps under the assistance of Disabled Persons, ADIP and Rashtriya Vayokshri Yojana RVY schemes, organized by the District Social Welfare Office, Bishnupur, in collaboration with Alimco and supervised by the District Administration. The camps aim to identify eligible beneficiaries for assistive aids and appliance. Running from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., the camps began on 19th November 2025 at the DDRC DC Office Complex, Bishnupur, and continued at various locations until December 1, 2025, including relief camps, schools and CHCs across the district. Participants are required to bring Aadhaar card, income proof, recent photograph, and PWDs must also carry their UDID certificate. Eligible beneficiaries may receive devices such as wheelchairs, walking sticks, motorized tricycles, cerebral palsy chairs, braille kits, hearing aids, and other assistive tools.
Assessment camp on the disabilities ki matang da akoi kana chathari aduda mafam venue sing da chathagadori aduda mayamna sigi thopiraga, especially senior citizens aduga persons with disabilities mayamna thopiraga assessment taubiraga moi assessment ki matung inna moi da any hearing aids, wheelchairs, walking stick kumba any khudong chaga da ba equipments mayam so free da pigi dauri adugi mayam thopiro assessment taubiho aduga kanaba laubiho na ba na mayam da request tauzari.
Emmanuel Theological Seminary ITS Tamenglong will celebrate its Silver Jubilee on 4th and 5th December 2025 under the theme Honor to Transform at the Seminary campus in Chilium, Tamenglong. Announcing the event at a press conference, ITS Principal Reverend Dr. Tungchapbao said that Reverend Dr. Professor Ilungkiabi Zeliang, Dean of SEEP-TRE and Secretary of BTTE SSC Senate of Sarampur College University will be the chief speaker. The seminary invited churches, alumni from former staff, mission partners, supporting bodies and community leaders to participate with contributions welcome in the form of prayers, participation and financial support. ITS Silver Jubilee Secretary PR Thonghyang Mang Gangmai thank partners, donors and media for their support, while board chairman Gai Cheng Sui Gangmai highlighted ITS 25 years of service in theological education and appeal to authorities and civil organizations in Manipur to maintain peace and refrain from bans or blockades during the celebration. Shifting our focus to some national updates now, Union Home Minister Amit Shah announced that the coming year will focus on modernizing the Border Security Force (BSF) and improving the welfare of its personnel during the BSF's Diamond Jubilee Foundation Day ceremony in Bhuj, Gujarat. He said the Home Ministry has set a 5-year goal to transform the BSF into the world's most modern and aggressive border force and highlighted its key role in implementing the government's new e-border security initiative. Shah noted that BSF's major achievements, including narcotics narcotic seizures worth rupees 12,95,000 crore and praised its counter-insurgency efforts, stating that India will be free of Naxalism by March 31, 2026, citing significant Maoist surrenders, arrests and neutralizations in Chhattisgarh. He reaffirmed that decisions on India's political leadership lie solely with its citizens and reiterated the government's commitment to identifying and removing all infiltrators, urging public support for the Election Commission's ongoing voter list revision. He called it essential for safeguarding democracy. On the occasion, Shah released a commemorative postage stamp, inspected the parade and represented gallantry awards, including a posthumous gallantry medal to Head Constable Sanwala Ram Bisnoy, received by his wife Rukman. Well, those are the updates. Before we wind up, now the headlines once again. Intense scuffle erupts between police and IDPs at Kurai, one police injured. And cease work agitation call by Kokomi against Sangai festival affects normal life. Former additional SP Akoijam Santikumar hospitalized after being shot by adopted son succumbs to injury. Son commits suicide. MLA Joy Kishan stresses need for resettlement of IDPs as priority for peace to return in Manipur. Thank you for watching Pm-Istv English News. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.